What's going on, NuCanoe Nation? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another edition of the Unlimited Podcast. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys enjoyed the intro. Just going to keep repeating it, guys. If you're out on the water, you take some photos of yourself and your new kayak, make sure you're hashtagging NuCanoe. Every month, I'm going to make a new intro and love to see your guys' faces in those intros. So tonight we got my good friend, Mr. Richard DeVries in the house from East Port Marina, down on the shores of Dale Hollow Lake and right outside of Alpine, Tennessee. Cool little spot, awesome little dealer in the Tennessee region, right on the border of Tennessee, Kentucky. So we're going to be talking to him tonight. Drop in the chat where you guys are tuning in from and say what's up. Let us know what kind of boat you're floating out of. Love to talk to you guys. If you guys got any questions throughout the episode, feel free to drop them in the comments. We will get them answered for you. Nicholas Beltran in the house is happy Tuesday, dude. And everybody, Mr. Hurl Boss, yo. James O'Neill, hey, y'all. What's up, buddy? Good to see you guys in the chat tonight. Let's get Mr. Richard, the man of the hour, in the house. Richard, welcome,
hey,
brother.
What's up?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
You too.
I hadn't seen you for, 4 minutes before we started.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing you in person here in a couple weeks, man. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But, I met you a couple years ago, and you guys got a cool little setup there, and definitely want to talk about that. And so let's start, man. Like, you own a marina, Dale Hollow Lake. How did that come about? And then when did you get into becoming like a kayak dealer after that, and how you got into NuCanoe, man?
Well, my wife says it was a midlife crisis. Sometimes she thinks I would have taken a mistress instead. But so in 2006, I didn't like the job I had. I mean, it was a good job. They were good to me. But I didn't like some of the things that they were doing. So I asked her, I said, let's sell everything, buy a boat, and head to the Bahamas and beyond. And I was serious. And
Sure.
She said, we couldn't. We got 2 kids. I said, one's going to college, and the other one would love to live, in the islands, and you could homeschool them. Because I couldn't do that, but she could. But so she goes, you can't do that. I said, you can too. I read about it on the internet every day. There's whole communities down there. And she goes, we can't do that. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to buy a marina. So she goes, okay. She was very supportive.
Yeah.
Until I made an offer. And then it went a little crazy, but then her uncle, wanted to be part of it. So then she was like, maybe this isn't such a bad idea. So got completely out of the stock market in 07, bought the marina, sold all my stock options. And in 2007, the economy crashed.
Yeah.
So
what a time.
So you might say that wasn't a good time to buy a marina, but it came out good. I did better than the guy did the year before me. And guess what? I didn't lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in the stock market.
Yeah, that's huge.
I would have lost a good bit of it otherwise. And that stock it was at $43 when I sold. It went down to 53 cents during 2008.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's rebounded to about $6 by now. So yeah, that would have been horrible. So that part's worked out, and my wife's still part of, still have our families all together. So awesome. It ended up working out. So people say it's retirement. I say, no, it is a lot of work. It's not retirement.
Yeah. Anytime I've ever been down that way, man, you're always hustling around, checking on stuff, doing this, doing that. And, I'm sure it's just a ton of work. A lot of people think, oh, you're just sitting on the shores of the lake all day, but it's definitely not that, my friend.
I tell people if you would like to fish, if you like to boat, don't buy a marina. Buy something else. I've owned this place about 15 years, and I just started fishing last year.
Yeah. I know we've had that conversation as well. It's interesting because you'd think, because you're so close to the water, you'd have much more time out there, but definitely not the case.
Well, I fish off the dock. I've always fished off the dock, but taking people out. I mean, during the summer, I mean, it's 12, 14-hour days, 7 days a week. I mean, you're
Sure.
trying to make everybody else vacation nice and help them with the fishing, and you know, it's one of those things where you just repeat what you hear.
Yeah.
You're not a fishing expert, but you repeat
Sure.
what you hear. And it works. It works. Anyway, so so yeah, I just started fishing last year. As far as selling kayaks, a couple years ago, we decided we would try it, and we went to the boat show the first year, and we sold $20,000 in kayaks and stand-up paddleboards.
That's crazy.
It was mostly Nathan. I couldn't go that year because something was going on at the dock. Oh, I know what it was. We got washed away.
Oh, yeah. You guys
Yeah.
had that flood. Yeah.
We were going to cancel. I said, no, we already bought the merchandise. You go. I said, I'll worry about this here, and you go ahead and go. And so, yeah, we sold a bunch of them. And then COVID hit, and we started selling them as isolation pods. You could social distance in a kayak like nothing else,
Sure.
They're long enough. So it was, people took that stimulus money and they bought boats and pools and kayaks.
Sure.
So, we sold a bunch of kayaks that first year. And then, we met you guys.
Yep.
And I forget how that all happened. I don't know how that first meeting happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It through mutual friends or something like that. I have no idea. I think it was actually JL. JL had introduced us to you.
I don't know. Anyway, so I know he had Vibe, and we sold Vibe, and I probably saw him online.
Sure.
Oh, that's how we got him out there to come sing, but I'm not sure how that happened. I just remember talking about you were going to have a meetup.
Yep.
Which just you guys.
Yep.
And then and that turned into, I think, a bunch of talking about things that we could do. And then you came back with Gadget, right?
Yeah. Gadget had us down there
with them. And then we went and did we had that tournament last year.
Yep.
And then of course we're doing this one this year. But yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting, man. I mean, how long have you been selling NuCanoes now? 2 years?
Almost 2 years. I don't think.
Okay.
The year before last, they were a little hard to get. So I know we were having issues with another company. I mean, big time issues.
Sure.
So I was looking for another one, and I must have been one of your guys during one of the meetings. We were talking about, kayaks, and NuCanoe came up, and somehow, Blake answers the phone. I mean, how many times do you call a company or you need something and the call's returned by the owner of the company?
Right.
So that was phenomenal. He was a kayaker himself. I don't know how many times people say, is this this F12, is it Frontier 12, is it sturdy? And I said, look online. You could see Blake, his wife, 2 kids, a dog, a crab trap, or something, all that piled up on there. I mean,
sure.
In the ocean, you add that in there. So,
right.
Yeah, it's stable.
No, it's cool, man. You guys have a pretty unique little shop down there. I mean, you guys carry all kinds of accessories and stuff like that. And I know just from having conversations with you, you guys got quite a bit of inventory in now as far as boats go and stuff like that. So how does that look right now for you guys? How are you sitting on inventory down there?
Let's see. I think we sold 3 this week, or we got 2, and one guy's still coming in. We have plenty. We have quite a few of the unlimiteds. I think we have every color still in stock. A couple of
nice.
Each. And we got just about everything in stock. And then the accessories, you know, we got our second shipment of accessories. Um, I wish we had less in stock. Not that they didn't supply it, but that maybe I sold a few more. We've been
Right.
working on our website since well, it was supposed to be ready for Black Friday, and of course, it just got ready like last month. There's some issues with my web designer and trying to get some things fixed. And you know, when you start taking credit cards online, it gets a little tricky. But
Sure, sure, sure,
it's
sure.
up and live now.
Yep.
And we're, you know, we'll talk about it in a minute on how people can register for some of the food stuff that we have going on for the tournament. But so, you know, we've had a lot of traffic. It's been live for about a week. A lot of traffic, people looking at it, and you know, I think that's going to help a lot.
Sure. Yeah, I just dropped a link in the chat for all you guys if you want to go check out Richard's shop down there at Eastport, and I'll share it up on the screen here as well. But you know, they got all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, we got Newport Motors. They came in the other day.
Nice.
Um, we've got Tacticam, Yak Gadget, Yak Attack,
Bending Branches
Bending
paddles,
Branches.
Aquabound.
You know, paddles are crazy. You know, when you look at paddles, they got $400 paddles.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
we sell more of the $300 and $400 paddles than we do of the cheap ones. Or
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
When you're paddling all day long, man, that weight difference definitely makes a difference for sure. I mean, I've talked about it in some seminars and stuff I've done. You know, it's just it makes a world of difference with a lighter paddle. That's for sure.
We got Motorcraft.
Motor guides, right?
Motor Guides, yeah.
Yeah.
Motor Guides, we have those in stock.
Very cool.
Um,
Bunch of Yak Gadget stuff. It looks like um, Yak Attack stuff as well, which is very cool.
there's
Motor
a few
guides and
closeout
Newports.
items. You know, if you're wanting to paddle, I tell you what, I would challenge you on the factory seconds from Bending Branches. I would challenge you to find where the defect is. It might have been just a sticker that was a little bit off or something like that, but yeah, I can't find anything wrong with them, and they're deals.
It's interesting, right? Like they hold their paddles to a very high standard. Whereas, like you said, like it's extremely hard to find those defaults in them,
Yeah,
which is
so
cool.
they're a really good deal.
Nice, nice. No, that's interesting, man. So, you know I've stayed at your marina. You guys also offer like luxury houseboats that you guys rent out. You guys have some cabins in the area, beautiful scenery all around. And then you guys also have a big venue as well that you guys call the barn, which is nice as well. I know my good friend Jay is getting married there next year,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
it sure is. So yeah, that would be cool. But, you
So,
know, our furthest away wedding was a couple from Portugal.
really came all the way to your guys' place
Yeah.
to get married?
So they actually were missionaries in Argentina, I think, and then one of my neighbors is a missionary in Argentina. So they met there, and they were trying to figure out where to get married, and they had a bunch of family in the States, and they had family coming from all over the world, and so they're like, "Why don't we do it in Tennessee?"
That's
So
crazy.
they had 100 people, and I mean, they were from all over the world and came and had a wedding right here at Eastport. So
That's awesome.
they
That's
had
awesome.
Spanish and in English.
That's cool. Yeah, no, that facility that you guys have there, is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, when we hold the tournaments down there, it's just some of the guys are like, "This is the nicest venue I've ever been in for a fishing tournament."
Yeah, we don't have really fishing cabins either, you know, for fishermen.
Sure.
There's They're nice. You know, the houseboats, one of them's got granite countertops.
Yep.
People go on vacation here and they go, this houseboat is nicer than my house. You know, and it's a boat.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
No, it's cool, man. You guys do some pretty interesting stuff, and it's pretty cool. And like, if you guys have a group that want to go kayak fishing and need a place to stay and want a really nice cabin for a really good price, like you guys offer some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. We got one cabin. It sleeps 25 people. You guys stayed in it the one year.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Hodgepodge Lodge.
which was crazy, because I mean, there was probably, I think, like 16 of us at one point staying in there, and just the amount of room and the amount of beds was unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, every room had a few. Well, there's 2 bunk rooms with 4 beds in each one.
Yep.
Almost every room had 2 beds in it. And it wasn't crowded or anything. We weren't jammed in there. I mean, that's just what the way it was. So 8 bedrooms, 5 baths, a ping pong table. They had a downstairs media area, a big living room. You could actually sit down at the 2 tables in the bar, sit down 25 people and let them eat.
Yeah, which is pretty
So,
cool as well.
you know, you wouldn't have to sit on a couch or a chair. Everybody could eat together, you know. So that
That's
was pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's sweet, man. I mean, your guys' whole setup, and then also you guys have a restaurant down at the marina as well. So, come in from a long day of being on the water fishing, come in, grab a meal. And you guys are doing something cool this year too. You guys are doing pizzas, right?
Yep, we're going to sell some pizza. We sold a lot of pizza already. So those will be on special all weekend as well.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, yeah. I mean, you got an event coming up there that I'm actually helping run, and and that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about is, man, you've been a huge proponent for the kayak fishing community. You've kind of fell in love with it, it seems like, and you're a huge fan of the sport and stuff. I mean, where does that kind of stem from?
Well, I mean, I'm a businessman too. I mean, that's part of it. And
Sure.
always looking for some other way to, make money. But it's not all about the money because, I mean, I donate a lot of stuff. I mean, we don't charge you for the venue, and we give you great
Yep.
deals on everything. I just would like to see events going on at our venue. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The
Sure. Sure.
big
Sure.
venue. I want big events. Someday I want to have a big music festival there.
Yeah.
My family thinks I'm crazy, but so I wanted this kayak tournament to be big, one of the best ones. I wouldn't mind if it, had the most prize money of any tournament out there. I mean, that was kind of my goal. So I try to hit people up for stuff. Last year we gave away 3 kayaks, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
3 new canoes.
There
Yep.
were a lot of people entered, but we still gave away 3 kayaks.
That
And
is for sure.
thanks to Blake too, because I mean, he went halfway with me on that stuff. So, and then this year he's actually we're splitting $1,000, and if somebody in a NuCanoe wins the tournament, they get an extra $1,000 they can spend, either with me or with him, and it just because they won and they were driving a NuCanoe, that's a
Yeah.
good bonus in my
Yeah.
mind.
It's yeah. I think I'm signing up tonight. So,
Yeah.
but no, it's super cool when you see boat companies step out like that and they do the added bonuses or incentives to if you do well in a tournament in one of their boats, they offer some stimulus, so to speak.
Yeah. So they could spend that, they come right in the shop afterwards, and we could spend $1,000 and they could walk away with this stuff when they leave.
That's cool. That's
In
cool.
fact, who won the tournament last year?
Last year was Adam Reiser won last year.
Did I look like the Godfather or something in the dark? It's getting dark
You
outside.
do. It is getting dark on you, man.
Look like I'm on the like some sort of witness protection program.
Can't reveal your true identity right now, my friend.
I should have moved closer to the light. So anyway, he won, and I was giving away money as well. He got a gift certificate, and he's never spent it. So when he comes back this year, he goes, "Can I spend it?" I said, "Well, sure you can."
Yeah, I know he had asked me about that, because he's like, "Hey, I never used this." And I was like, "Just call Richard, he'll take care of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm sure, he'll work whatever out with you." But, yeah, no, it's cool, man. You guys do some pretty cool stuff for the fishing tournament as well. You offer stays in those really nice houseboats that you guys have for $50 a night, and, I mean, you can't get a hotel for that kind of money, you know?
and there's still a few left. Not a lot, but there's still a few left.
Yeah, I know that they've been filling up pretty quick on you.
Yeah.
So that's very cool, man. That's very cool. I dropped the link, boys and girls, for the event we're talking about. If you guys want to get signed up, just sign up on Tourney X. Contact the marina if you guys are looking for some lodging, or you can sign up on Richard's shop page as well. That which I also dropped in the links for camping as well. You guys are offering some
Yeah.
primitive camping.
And that's that I set up that page yesterday, or actually Lee set up that page yesterday. Um, the the reason we went with that is we really need to know how many people are coming. You know what I mean?
Sure,
And then just because they're in the tournament doesn't mean they're going to be there for dinner Saturday night. We
sure.
kind of need to account for that as well. So they can sign up for the dinner on Saturday night, which is all you can eat nacho bar. Um, I mean, it was good last year, wasn't it?
Oh, it was phenomenal. I needed a wheelbarrow to get me out the door.
We're going to do dollar draft beer. If you can believe that. So a Coke will cost you the same amount. But if you just want tea, sweet tea, and sweet tea, I mean, that'll be there. It's part of your meal. So no
Nice.
problem there. And then the music starts at 5 o'clock from 5 to 8.
Nice.
Either 5 to 8 or 6 to 9. I haven't decided. What did we do last year? Because
I think it was 5 to 8, yeah.
well, I think the music started late, and then people were leaving, and he still had more time to sing. So
Sure.
I think we might do it 5 to 8 because that made sense. Of course, they're not fishing on Sunday this year, so they might be able to stay up a little later on Saturday night.
Nice. Nice. Very cool.
So anyway, I talked to him about it, and I'm like, okay, so music, country music, Tennessee, it all makes sense, but this could be a bunch of dudes. So there's not going to be any dancing, right? I don't think so anyway.
Sure.
The dollar drafts might change that, but so I said maybe you ought to be looking at some hunting, fishing type music, maybe a lot of Brad Paisley and stuff like that.
Sure.
He's already making a playlist,
Nice.
so we'll
Nice.
see.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. And if any of you guys are out there in the Tennessee, Kentucky area looking for a new canoe, Richard has got plenty of stock on boats, accessories, motors. I know motors are a hard thing to get. You got both Motor Guide and Newports in stock now?
Yep.
Nice, nice. So
Yep.
get on board with that, guys and gals. I'll drop the link for Eastport's website in here again one more time.
I
And
should have a demo on that Newport put on one of the NuCanoes when they get here. So
yeah, that'll be cool, man. It's that Newport. I've been loving it since I got mine, and I've been running it. It's been a phenomenal motor. It's quick, it's nice, it's nimble, and it doesn't suck the juice out of the batteries, and it just runs well on the unlimited for sure.
and there'll be some specials that weekend. I don't know exactly what they'll be. Of course, we can't talk pricing or anything like that. But
Sure.
when you get face to face, you can do whatever you want. So come talk to me. You want something, we'll make a deal. And of course, we can finance them. You got good credit, no money down. You pay no interest for 12 months or 24 months. There's a little fee there involved in doing that, but we can do it that way. It's the same company that does like Lowe's or Sam's Club.
Oh, cool.
So it's called a sports card. So you get a
Nice.
credit card you can use. You can, all the extras you want to add in there. You want to buy fishing stuff and throw it in there at the same time. It all goes in there. So you can walk out and you just tell your wife it was free when you get home. You didn't have to pay nothing yet.
Well, I saw one of your team guys, and I see him in the chat, Ryan Milford. He put up
Yes.
a very clever post the other day, and I want to give him a shout out on that because he was like, is your wife on the fence about you getting a new kayak or something like that? Take her down to Eastport for a nice getaway weekend,
Yeah.
smooth her up, and then buy your boat at the same time and take her back home. I was like,
He's
that
like,
was great.
he's like, I know you're in the middle of nowhere, and I think that we could really push this towards a vacation and buy a kayak and
Sure.
and make that work for you. I said, yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah, man.
He's been all over it. He's been a great addition, I tell you.
Yeah, Ryan's a great dude. Great dude. Loves the sport of kayak
He
fishing,
does.
and he's always just got
There
you
he
know
is.
yeah the guys in mind. He said feel free to put a demo motor on his boat.
Hey, we can work something out. I'm surprised you haven't asked yet.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You asked for some other things. He's picking up a bunch of stuff.
James O'Neill's in the chat. He says, I just want the rudder system to hurry and come out for the unlimited. I believe you could place your orders now, and they should be shipping within the next couple of weeks. So get signed up, man. If you don't have one on order already, James, I know you can call NuCanoe, get on order, and as soon as they're coming in, they're shipping out the doors. So definitely get signed up for that, brother. I've seen it in person, and it's pretty slick on that quick connect system.
Hey, and we can drop ship stuff sometimes from NuCanoe. They'll do that for me. So
Yeah,
if you order
nice.
stuff from me, and then I can have it drop shipped.
There you go. Just call my man Richard down at Eastport. Get signed up with him. He'll have it shipped out to you, man. So, anything else you want to throw out there, Richard, before we close up shop here?
It's not too late. If you didn't know about the tournament, or you're thinking about it still. I mean, I looked at the weather. The weather looks like it's going to be good. Now I know that changes a little bit, day here, day there, but it looks
Sure.
in the 60s and not raining. So and definitely not flooding. So should be a nice trip. Good weekend to camp even. So I mean, $5 a night to camp. I mean, it's primitive, but it's like camping in a park.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. And it's a beautiful spot too. It's up on top of the hill, and you can see all the cool stuff in the background, or the scenery, going through the whole Dale Hollow Valley, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, they should sign up. Come on. I think the more we have, the more the money gets paid out,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the way it goes. I just dropped the link back down in the chat for you guys. James, I completely forgot you did want it. So it should be shipping soon, my man. I completely forgot about that, my friend. Well, Richard, I thank you, man, for taking the time out to sit down, chat, discuss your shop and all the cool things you got going on at your marina. And I look forward to seeing you in a few days here, and about a week, and getting down there, man. And hopefully, guys, gals, if you're in that Tennessee, Kentucky area, man, go pay Richard a visit. Or if you're looking for a fishing destination, Dale Hollow Lake is beautiful. I know it's known for huge smallmouth, but they also have some really good largemouth fishing as well down there.
Well, look, if you're just a good fisherman, you don't have a kayak, and you're looking to buy one, I'll rent you one to be in the tournament.
There you go.
If you're just thinking about wanting to try one out, I'll rent you one. You end up buying one, I'll take the rental fee and put it right towards your kayak purchase. So
awesome. Heck yeah, man.
You might even win one if you're really good.
There you go. There you go. I like it. Boys and girls, thank you for tuning in tonight. We are here every Tuesday night, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 5 o'clock out on the West Coast. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Make sure you're hashtagging NuCanoe on all those photos. That way, every month when we make the intro, we can get your face in your boat and your catches in there. And as always, boys and girls, we will see you next Tuesday night. Tight lines, smooth paddle. Peace.